Okay, hello everybody, be welcome. Thank you for joining and coming to your English class. Gracias a todos por conectarse. Bienvenidos. Vamos a iniciar, ¿verdad? Con lo que sería la clase para este día. Tenemos acá el versículo que vamos a estar leyendo, ¿verdad? Que viene a hacer juego con la situación que acabamos de estar pasando, ¿verdad? Esperamos pues que eh, hayan sido de estos hogares, digamos, bendecidos en el sentido de que no pasaron mayor dificultad, ¿verdad? Con eso de la tormenta, esperando que se encuentren todos ustedes y su familia con bien, ¿verdad? Sabemos pues que han habido fallecidos, ¿verdad? Que han habido personas que lo han perdido todo a nivel material, ¿verdad? Pero pues, más difícil pues perder un familiar. Esperando en Dios pues que ustedes no se hayan visto afectados por ninguna de esas situaciones, ¿verdad? Y pues deseando que salgamos, ¿verdad? Adelante de esta situación que ya se ha vuelto algo frecuente, ¿verdad? Prácticamente desde finales de la década de los 90 es algo que ya forma parte, digamos, del año que nos toca pasar, ¿verdad? Y que pues debemos de alguna manera estar preparados, ¿verdad? Ya que se sabe pues que llegan estas situaciones sobre las cuales no tenemos pues ningún tipo de control. Bueno, vamos a leer, ¿verdad? El versículo de esta semana que les decía viene como muy de la mano con lo que acabamos de estar viviendo. Vemos ahí el texto pues original, ¿verdad? En español, en nueva versión internacional de Isaías 41:10. Así que no temas porque yo estoy contigo, no te angusties porque yo soy tu Dios, te fortaleceré y te ayudaré, te sostendré con mi diestra victoriosa. Vamos a ir al English, ¿verdad? En este caso, el Isaías, ¿verdad? Lo vamos a pronunciar de una manera interesante. Vamos a pronunciar la I como I, ¿verdad? Luego la S-A-I como Isaiah, Isaiah. Es decir, vamos a terminar con un schwa al final. Isaiah, Isaiah. Sería la forma de pronunciar de acuerdo al inglés norteamericano. Isaiah 41:10. Isaiah 41:10. Nos dice, don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. Okay, please listen one more time. Isaiah 41:10. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. Bueno, es de destacar, ¿verdad? Que en este caso vamos a estar leyendo lo que vendría siendo la traducción o la nueva traducción viviente en el English, que utiliza el vocablo, ¿verdad? Que vamos a estar aprendiendo o tomándolo como un valor, ¿verdad? O una frase que debemos hacer nuestra es don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Que podríamos traducirla como no temas o no tengas miedo, no tengas temor. Podrían ser traducciones válidas de la frase. De hecho, como vamos a ver en otras traducciones, lo asocian a fear, es decir, al temor. Eh, y nos dice, for I am with you, porque yo estoy contigo, nos dice Dios. Don't be discouraged. Recuerden que discouraged viene de courage, es decir, etimológicamente es como alguien falto de coraje, ¿verdad? O de valentía, pero lo traducimos normalmente como alguien posiblemente incluso cobarde, ¿verdad? Don't be discouraged, no seas cobarde. Um, for I am your God, porque yo soy tu Dios. I will strengthen, te fortaleceré, ¿verdad? Strength. Recuerden que eso viene del vocablo strong, strength, um, and help you, te ayudaré. I will hold you up. Hold you up es sostenerte, ¿verdad? Sobre todo cuando alguien está cayendo y lo agarra alguien en la mano, es hold you up, ¿verdad? Te sostiene y te levanta. No es solo que te agarra, te levanta. With my victorious right hand. con mi mano derecha victoriosa. Así lo podríamos ver como muy literalmente. Así que, don't be afraid. Interesante. Esa frase, ¿verdad? De que no temas en la Biblia se encuentra cerca de 300, es decir, cerca de 300 veces aparece ese vocablo, ¿verdad? Como que es algo normal, ¿verdad? Que el ser humano tenga temor y por lo tanto Dios en cada momento nos recuerda, don't be afraid, hey, don't be afraid. Bueno, vamos a finalizar con esto y vamos a pasar con la inauguración de lo que vendría siendo nuestro seminar, ¿verdad? Vamos a hablar acerca de nuestro seminar, nuestro seminario, que se denomina English for Tourism. English for Tourism, ¿ok? Inglés para turismo. El seminario de inglés para turismo lo vamos a dividir en 4 partes, ¿verdad? Hoy vamos a iniciar, digamos, con la primera parte, pero desde ya quiero indicar lo que va a ser el trabajo para la última parte. Bueno, en este caso, ¿verdad? Vamos a llevar una pequeña dinámica y la quiero explicar desde ya, porque conforme yo vaya recibiendo los mensajes, así vamos a irnos organizando. Bien, el seminario está desarrollándose en 4 semanas. Entonces, la primera semana nos vamos a dedicar a lo que es Customer Service. Son una serie de ejercicios que están enfocados precisamente en servicio al cliente o servicio al consumidor, ¿verdad? Ya que si hablamos de English for Tourists y pensamos en una empresa, ¿verdad? Que se va a enfocar al sector turístico, pues hablar de servicio al cliente se vuelve fundamental. Pero antes de meternos a eso, quiero dar la actividad que va a ser como la final, ¿verdad? O sea, con lo que vamos a cerrar el seminario. Esta actividad para el seminar va a consistir en que cada uno de ustedes va a ir seleccionando un lugar turístico, ¿verdad? Bueno, la mayoría acá están en El Salvador, pero hay algunos compañeros que están fuera del Salvador. Entonces, los que están fuera del Salvador deberían de escoger un lugar en el país donde se encuentran, ¿verdad? Lo importante es escoger, ir pensando desde ya qué lugar van a seleccionar para trabajarlo. Lo que vamos a tratar de elaborar con ustedes es un brochure, en primer lugar. Un brochure que va a tener la característica de ser bilingual, es decir, van a poner en práctica, digamos, alguna actividad de diseño, alguna actividad donde estimulen su creatividad, ¿verdad? A través de componentes, digamos, digitales. Si ustedes lo desean hacer digital, pueden hacer el brochure digital. Si lo quieren hacer como una handcraft, es decir, como algo que se pueda ver físicamente, también lo pueden hacer así. Ya dependerá de su creatividad cómo presentarlo. La intención, ¿verdad? De un brochure es dar información, ¿verdad? Dar información respecto de qué es el lugar, por qué es famoso, los aspectos, digamos, que destacan sobre otros centros turísticos y que van a captar, ¿verdad? A una persona para que venga a visitarnos principalmente de fuera del país. Aunque podemos pensar en internal tourism, es decir, en turismo interno, siempre vamos a ir enfocados en ese sentido a el external tourism, porque si lo vamos a aplicar con English, significa que el medio de comunicación principalmente va a ser el English. Entonces, estamos hablando que estamos en esta semana, ¿verdad? En la semana que iría del 1, si no estoy mal, del 1 al 4, ¿verdad? Que sería la 4ª semana del seminario, del 1 al 4 de noviembre. En esa semana van a hacer la presentación, ¿verdad? La presentación de su brochure. Van a hablarnos, ¿verdad? Lo que se encuentra en el brochure. Lo van a pronunciar en inglés. La intención es que hagan una pequeña presentación en inglés de un lugar turístico, ¿verdad? De un lugar turístico, destacando por imágenes, por fotografías. Si ustedes quieren incluir o mostrarnos un video, ¿verdad? Hacer una pequeña, puede ser una slide o algo por el estilo, donde quieran mostrar algo más, o si usted ha ido a visitar ahí, porque ese es otro punto importante, ¿verdad? Yo preferiría que cada uno escoja lugares en los cuales ustedes ya hayan estado o ya los hayan visitado, para poder dar una mejor referencia. ¿Ya? Porque a veces podemos comenzar a hablar las mil y una maravillas de un lugar turístico, pero cuando va la gente dice, bueno, no es lo mismo, ¿verdad? O me lo pusieron en un nivel superior y no era así. Entonces, si usted conoce el lugar, ya ha experimentado, sería bueno que considere ese punto como de partida para hablar, para exponer respecto del lugar. Y recuerden que esto es pensando en vender, ¿verdad? En vender una imagen, vender una experiencia o algo que tiene que ver con el English for Tourists. Bueno, entonces, ¿cómo va a ser la dinámica? A partir de hoy, ¿verdad? Usted me va a enviar por WhatsApp el nombre del lugar turístico al cual usted vaya seleccionando. Yo voy a ir publicando en el grupo los nombres de acuerdo a cómo vayan cayendo. O sea, si yo recibo un nombre de alguien, ¿verdad? En el momento de recibirlo, yo voy a ir al grupo y lo voy a publicar. Si no lo puedo hacer en el momento, en todo caso, a mí me va a quedar el historial ahí de la hora a la que usted lo mandó. Y yo los voy a ir publicando en el grupo de acuerdo a la hora en la que usted lo ha enviado. ¿Por qué digo esto? Porque si alguien escoge el mismo lugar que otro compañero, y ya un compañero lo tiene escogido, ya no lo va a poder utilizar usted, porque la idea es que no se repitan lugares. Entonces, traten de ponerse, como decimos, las pilas, ¿verdad? En estos días, por lo menos lo que es ahora y mañana, en pensar en qué lugar van a escoger, ¿verdad? ¿Qué lugar van a escoger? Y enviarlo, ¿verdad? Me lo envían a mí directamente y entonces yo voy a ir publicando, ¿verdad? Vaya, fulanito de tal ha escogido esta parte. Si en el grupo ya está ese lugar y usted lo escoge después, ya no lo va a poder utilizar. Ahí le voy a decir, este ya lo escogieron, ¿verdad? Tiene que pensar en otro. Así que vayan a partir de esa noche pensando, ¿verdad? En cuál va a ser su proyecto de English for Tourists, ¿verdad? ¿En qué va a consistir el proyecto? En presentar un pequeño brochure, ¿verdad? De el lugar turístico que usted escoja, ¿verdad? De acuerdo al lugar en donde vivimos, ¿verdad? Si usted es de El Salvador, pues de aquí de El Salvador. Tenemos una compañerita que está allá en Honduras, pues tendría que ser un lugar de allá, ¿verdad? Y hay una compañera que está en los United States, que pues de ahí le va a tocar escoger un lugar de allá también, ¿verdad? De preferencia, un lugar en donde ustedes se encuentren viviendo en la actualidad. Bueno, esa va a ser entonces, digamos, como la actividad de cierre, ¿verdad? Ahora, las otras 3 semanas vamos a estarnos dedicando a las partes que corresponden al seminario. Vamos a comenzar esta noche con la parte number one, la part number one, que es el customer service. Ok, bien. ¿Alguna duda o pregunta respecto de la actividad que acabamos de aclarar?
No, teacher, todo bien.
Ok, all clear. Ok, very nice. Bueno, entonces traten de ir pensando ya, escogiendo un lugar y en el orden en el que vayan cayendo en mi WhatsApp, así los voy a ir publicando en el grupo y pues si ya alguien escogió un lugar en el que usted estaba pensando, le va a tocar pensar en otro. Bueno, vamos acá. Part number one, customer service. 8 rules for good customer service. Well, train your staff, be helpful, don't make promises you can keep, address complaints, listen, answer your phone, throw in something extra, and we have take the extra step. Well, what do we have over here? In topic number one, we have a question. How do you do? Remember, when we say how do you do is like when we make another question with what do you do? How do you do? What do you do is the same thing. It's the same question. In this case, it's not about how do you feel. It's not about how are you. It's not that. It's not that. It's like to saying what you normally do. Or maybe what is your major, what is your profession, what is your occupation. Okay, well, let's see. We have one first exercise. This is for make a match between the pictures. Okay, for example, we have number one. For number one, can you tell me she is a, what is the correct? Okay, Edgardo, tell me.
Okay, teacher. She's a receptionist.
A receptionist. Okay, very
Yes.
nice. Remember, for tourists, receptionist is very important. You can find, for example, reception in a hotel is the most common thing, but maybe it could be too for a restaurant. We need reception in this case, and for another kind of enterprise, maybe there is gonna be a receptionist, but it's like to maybe for taking calls. Well, go to the number 2. She is.
A student.
Student.
She is a student. Okay, very nice. She is a student. Well, number 3. What are they?
Dog trainers.
Dog trainer.
Okay, dog trainers. Excellent, very nice. Well, do you know what is the name of the most famous dog trainer? No? Nobody knows about the most famous dog trainer in the world? No? No, nobody knows about Cesar Milán?
Sí, teacher, el encantador de perros.
Okay, he is the most famous dog trainer in the world. Okay, thank you so much. Very nice. Let's go to number 4. He is a
Photographer.
photographer. Okay, very nice. He's a photographer. Let's see, number 5.
It's tour
Tour
guide.
guide.
Tour guide.
Tour guide. Okay. This is a very important occupation in El Salvador because we need, if we are thinking about I want to make a tourism project for like a business, I need tour guides. I need tour guides and I need people that now at first now about the place when we are going to make this tour. And in a second way, if these people try to imagine if she can speak English, that is a plus because we can say, hey, and for example, in a brochure, in this place, in your visit to our place, you are going to take in with our tour guide, and all tour guides can speak English. That is gonna be very nice for people in foreign countries. Okay, and the last one for number 6.
Model.
She's a model. Okay, very nice. She is a model. Okay, remember, how do you do? What do you do? How do you do? What do you do is the same. But never you are going to say, I am studying. I am studying. I am watching TV. If somebody makes a question to you, how do you do? What do you do? He or she wants to know, hey, what is your major? What is your occupation? Okay, remember about this in every time. Well, let's go to the next. We have a second one. Well, in this case, we have a listen. Okay, here we are going to make, you are going to tell me, I'm going to say something for you and you are going to tell me. For example, we have Sophia is 12 years old. She is a chef. Okay, here are we knowing about people. Let's try to make a practice for this part. and try to thinking about the question for each case. For example, for now about the age for the people, what is the question? What is the question for, in this case, try to think, this is the answer. She is 12 years old, but I want to know what is the question to know that.
How old are you?
Very nice. For the first one, how old are you? And the people is going to say, I am 12 years old, or she is 12 years old, if somebody else is making the answer. Okay, for the second one, she is a chef. Tell me, what is the question?
How do you do?
Okay, how do you do? How do you do? Oh, how, in this case, does she do? How does she do? If we thinking, in this case, try to thinking that is only a question and answer between I and you. But if we can make, for example, for third person use, in this case, for she, what we have to say for how old are you? How old? Is she? Okay, very nice. Good done. And for the second one, try to thinking about third person. Third person is a she.
What does she do?
How does she do? Okay, excellent. Very nice. Good done. Let's continue. Just wait me. Give me one moment. Okay, let's going to continue with the next. Okay, here we have Carlos. Try to thinking about he is married. He is married is the answer. Now, tell me, what is the question for that? Try to thinking. I want to know if you are married. What is the question? Are you? Are you married? If I'm going to make that question to you, but in this case, for the third person, what is the question?
He is married.
Is he married? Okay, is he married? Okay, it's a question with the verb to be. Okay, let's take a look for the other one. He studies to become a mechanic. Okay, what can be the question for this one?
What do you study?
Okay, it could be one. What do
No,
you...
why? Why?
Ah, why? Why? Why do you study? Okay, it could be. But try to thinking about, we go to the third one, the third one person, the third person use. We can say, what does he study? It could be, why does he study? But in this case, we are assume that we know that he is a student. Okay, we're going to say we know that he is a student. But try to thinking, this is Carlos. I don't know nothing about Carlos. I don't know nothing about Carlos, but I'm going to make this question. What is the question for this one?
Is he studying?
It could be, is he a student? Maybe is he a student? But this is a most common. It's a most common question. It's the same like this one. How does he do? How does he do? In this case, how does he do? Okay, he is a student, but some people can make me this answer like he studies to become a mechanic. Or how does he do? How does he do? He studies to become a mechanic. Okay, that means, okay, he is a student right now, but in the future, he is going to be a mechanic. Well, go to Roberto answers. We have here, he plays basketball. Okay, what is the question for this one?
Maybe what does he want to become?
For Carlos, it could be another one. What does he want to become? It could be, but now go to Roberto. In Roberto, here we have, he plays basketball. What is the question for this answer?
What does he like to do?
What does he like to do? Okay, it could be, what does he like to do? But in this case, it's better to say, he likes to play basketball. He likes to play basketball. It's gonna be maybe the answer for this. Maybe it could be, what does he do? What does he do? Okay, he plays basketball. What does he do? Remember, when we are going to make that question, how does she or he do? How do you do? Or maybe, what does he do? What does she do? What do you do? Always is a question that wants to know about our daily routines or what we normally do. Okay, it could be maybe like my major, my profession, my occupation, or maybe it could be an activity that I do every day. Okay, for the next, for Roberto, here we have, he lives in Colorado. Okay, what is the question for that?
Can be where does he lives?
Very nice. Where does he live? Excellent. And go to the last one, Natasha. Okay, the first one is, she is a singer. What is the question? Okay, how does she do? Or maybe, what does she do? It's the same. Okay, pay attention, because for in this four case, for example, I can make you a question. Hey, what does Sophia do? What does Sophia do? Hey, she is a chef. What does Carlos do? Okay, he studies to become a mechanic. Hey, what does or how does Roberto do? He plays basketball. How does Natasha do? She is a singer. Okay, remember about this. Is a general question for know about maybe the major, the profession, an activity that people do every day, for example, or whatever. Let's see that last one. She works in a hotel. What is the question for that?
It is similar with the last one. Where does she work?
Where does she work? Okay, very nice. Where does she work? Well, very good. Okay, this is the first part, to know about, hey, if I'm going to know about people that come from another country, maybe this is a nice question for making one conversation or try to break the ice with a new people. Hey, tell me, how old are you? Tell me, how do you do? Hey, are you married? Hey, tell me, what do you study? Or maybe, what does you like to do? Where do you live? Tell me, where do you work? Where do you come from? Okay, where do you come from? Is normally question that we can make to a tourist in El Salvador. If I'm going to maybe to be a customer service, or maybe I am a tourist guidance, these are useful questions for making conversation with the people, with foreign people. Well, very nice. Let's go to one more. Here we have some useful expression. How can I help you? May I help you? Thanks. Let me help you, sir. Remember, let me help you, mister. Or maybe certainly, hello, just a moment. Would you like to meet too? Oh, I am sorry. Well, let's see. Here we have one conversation at the tourist information office. Well, and the clerk, and try to use the vocabulary useful expression for this. What we have to add here in this part?
Hello.
Hello, okay. And what do you think if we don't use hello and we use, for example, hey, or we use what's up? What's up? What do you think about this expression?
That is informal.
It sounds impolite.
Okay, it's impolite, it's informal way. We don't have to use this with a tourist because we want to, we need to use good manners, good manners. It's better to say, hello, my name is Luis. Okay, let's go to the next, the customer. What is going to say the customer? If we say, hello, my name is Luis.
Maybe hello. Just need to get a taxi to the airport.
Okay, maybe another hello. It could be to a hi. Maybe it could be to a hi. Hi, I just need to get a taxi to the airport. Very nice. And go to the clerk one more time. What do we have to use here?
It's just a moment. Or wait a minute.
Okay, it could be wait a minute, just a moment. I will be with you in a moment. Okay, well, let's see. We can use, in this case, yes, a moment.
Give me a second.
Give me a second is a nice expression to don't get a repetition for moment, just a moment. I will with you in a moment is like a repetition. Is better to say, for example, another expression.
I have a doubt. And in this case, I can use hold on. I don't know. Or it's just
if we are talking by phone, yes, we can say hold on. If we are talking by phone, but if we are face to face, is not so good to use hold on.
okay. Okay.
We can say just a moment. No.
Just a moment, but I want this, there is one phrase, do you remember about magic words? There is a great magic word for this thing. No? For, in Spanish we say for please.
Please give me a moment.
It's better to use please. Please give me a moment, but we are going to use one more time moment. Please wait. Please wait. I will be with you in a moment. Every phrase that you are going to tell me, it's okay to use in this part. It's okay, every phrase that you tell me. The most important thing is to be polite, is to have good manners with the people. You can say, give me a second, I will be with you in a moment. Please wait, I will be with you in a moment. Just give me a second, I will be with you in a moment. All that phrase are correct. And Suzette says some important. Hold on. But remember, this is when we are talking by phone. If we are talking by phone with this customer, it's correct to say, hold on. Please, hold on. I will come back with you. It will be, or maybe I will with you in a moment. Okay, very nice. Well, here we have some expressions for to have good manners, maybe with some people. Try to use your imagination. Maybe you are a receptionist, or maybe you are in the lobby for a hotel, okay? And in this case, if people goes to the lobby, goes to the reception, you have to say every time, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, mister. Can I help you? May I help you? Here you are when you are going to, for example, try to imagine in a hotel, you are going to give the keys for a room. Okay, here you are, mister. Sure, no problem. You are right. Okay, the customer always is right. Have a nice stay and thank you very much. Okay, try to remember this expression for customer service. Ok, everybody, time is over. Se nos terminó el tiempo. No se les olvide comenzarme a enviar los nombres de los lugares turísticos que van a seleccionar para la actividad que vamos a hacer al final, ¿verdad? De lo que sería el seminario. Bye, bye, everybody. Have a good one and take care.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Thank you.
teacher.
Bye, bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, teacher.
Bye. Goodbye. Have a good one. Take care.